Okay, for this one, you're gonna need to be near a bench, and then you're gonna need some padding to put underneath your knee. You may have to tinker around with the setup a little bit. Basically, we're gonna use the bench as a backdrop to limit range of motion. So over time, you're looking at starting a little bit farther away from the bench. But for right now, to maintain form, you may have to be a bit closer. So we're gonna be doing reverse Nordics, which means we're gonna be putting the quad and hip flexor, we're gonna be moving them through length. They're going to be working eccentrically to control that movement. We're going to pause, and then we're going to ask them to contract at a lengthened position to push ourselves back up. We have to be mindful of our pelvic positioning. So I'm going to cue you to keep your tailbone tucked under you throughout the movement. And then where it's a double leg movement, you're going to have to be mindful of, are you maintaining like 50-50 effort on your, assuming you have a good leg and a bad leg, are you maintaining 50-50 effort? And then you'll have to kind of gauge that as well. Okay, so you're gonna be in front of a bench. You've got the padding under your knee, and please put padding under your knee. We're gonna start in, I'm gonna start a little bit closer here. We're going to start in a tall kneeling position, meaning we want the hips under the shoulders. We don't want those hips to start to come back. But then we also don't want to get a ton of arching through the low back here. So we want to keep those hips tucked under us slightly. And then you're going to get the tops of your feet on the ground. And then all we're gonna do is we're gonna start letting ourselves go backwards. I'm using my quad muscles here to basically control the movement so I don't go fast. I'm touching, I'm gonna pause, and now I'm really gonna contract these quad muscles to drive myself back up. What you need to be careful of is when you hit the bottom of your movement, don't drop your hips down and then just use your back to get up. So maintain that pelvic position. So again, we're lengthening the quads. We're going slow on the way down. We're gonna just tap our back on the bench. We're not actually gonna rest body weight down. And then we're really gonna drive through these quads to come back up. Over time, you're moving farther away from the bench, which means you're getting into more range of motion, more length, but you have to develop the strength and control through that range.